Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing my version of how I do Wintertodt. So my setup is 4 pieces of warm gear, and then the dragon axe. I do 5 sharks, and then my tools. And yeah, so I am I'm a little late to the Wintertodt game as far as doing it, at 10 HP. Obviously do not have 10 HP, but it's still totally manageable and not really an issue to do it at a higher HP, so long as you have access to food, decent food. I use sharks. I just buy raw sharks off the GE, cook them up, and it works pretty well for me. So I'm just waiting for this round to end. Should be done in a couple moments here. So I always start at the brazier. I also play Wintertodt with the sound on. The reason I usually don't play RuneScape with the sound on, I just find it to be a bit annoying. But playing with the sound on helps me stay more focused when I get hit by the Wintertodt. So start off by lighting the brazier. That gives me 25 points right off the bat. Run over to the Burma root, start chopping that down. As you can see, I've already taken almost 20 points of damage. It's just varies round to round how much you get fucked up by Wintertodt. This round I'm getting destroyed by it, but I'll just go until I'm done with my inventory before I eat a shark. So I'm gonna eat a couple here. And you want to fletch. I fletch because this amount right here, once it's all fletched, is exactly 500 points. So if you're really getting fucked up by Wintertodt, you'll at least get the bare minimum to get a supply crate, which is, pretty much my goal every time I do a round of Wintertodt is, get a supply crate. Not here just for the XP. If you want to get a little more XP, you can fletch by the brazier. That way, if the brazier breaks or goes out, you can fix it or relight it and get a little bit of XP. You do run the risk of taking more damage from Wintertodt. I usually just stay over here though, because I just prefer a little more AFK. So there you go. I'm at 500. Now I will go back and chop the Burma root until we're at about 20% here. And I believe if you get to 750 points, that gives you another chance for a roll at loot. So I will always try to aim for that. So I'm going to go ahead and head back. I've got a lot of logs here. I'm going to go ahead and eat a shark real quick. So you know, when you are higher HP, you do just have to pay a little more attention so you're not completely getting destroyed by Wintertodt. But I've never died from Wintertodt using this method. It's really not hard to stay alive, in my opinion. I mean, you just have to have decent food and, you know, not be completely just not paying attention. So I got 750. I'm just gonna finish this out. So that's pretty much it. That's a round. I got a Ranar, so I'm always happy with that. So I'll just go run back here to the bank, deposit everything, get my 5 sharks again, my loot, or in my tools, head back in. The spec on the Dragon Axe, it basically recharges every round. So if you have the ability to use that spec, you'll definitely want to do that. Just makes chopping the wood or the roots a bit quicker. I'm going to go ahead and just pick that up. So yeah, I mean that's a round. I'm going to do another round here. Probably not going to really talk or anything, just going to do it. This is, you know, there are obviously maybe more efficient ways of doing Wintertodt where you're soloing it. You can get a lot of loot and XP. However, I missed the lighting. Oops. However, I would just get a little too bored. I don't know if I can do Wintertodt for an hour straight. Without wanting to end my life. So I did pick up an emerald. Occasionally, if there's decent loot on the ground, I'll just pick it up because I'm pretty much always gonna be able to get, you know, a supply crate, even if I have one less inventory slot with no issues. So when you're chopping, if Wintertodt hits you, it won't interrupt you chopping the logs. However, if you're fletching or lighting the brazier and you get hit, you will have to, you know, restart. But again, really not that big of an issue. I'm just getting, oh my god, just getting completely fucked by Wintertodt right now. I'm gonna munch on a couple sharks here. So again, the goal I go for is around 750 points. I still don't even have 500 right now, but you know, I'm really not worried about it. So I'll go to about 20%. I think I already mentioned that. I'll go about to 20% here. I don't fletch the second time around. I just don't think I have enough time to do that. My wood or fire making rather is not. My levels are not amazing to where I can easily get 1,000 points every single round. I don't know how Pyromancer's dead, but one of my teammates healed him. I never really healed the Pyromancer. I always just kind of hope one of my teammates will, which usually, you know, you never have to worry about. If there aren't any healers on your team, you just run over to the other side of the other brazier, and it's no issue. So we'll see if I got anything decent. I believe I'm at 200 and some change, 217. So let's see. Hey, got a couple U seeds and 3 Raynars. Now that's a decent drop right there. Very happy with that. I will certainly use those seeds. Now I do believe the crate drops. So this is one advantage to doing it later on. You know, the crates scale, the loot from the crate scales with your other levels. So I have, you know, 78 farming. I'm gonna get U seeds and, you know, decent seed drops. Mining isn't great, but I have been getting some like Addy ore. Then woodcutting, you know, you'll get, just based off what your level is, you get better loot. So that is an advantage of doing it at a later level. You know, if your other levels are high, you will get better loot, as well as better XP. You know, I basically have done just a few rounds here. I've already gained 100k fire making XP. So it's really easy, and you get decent loot, you know, for non-combat minigame. I don't think Wintertodd's very boring. Some people think it's really boring. I think it's pretty easy. And, you know, I just don't have an issue with it. Obviously, fire making is kind of a worthless skill. But with the XP you can get, as well as, you know, the loot, it's worth it, in my opinion. You can really build up some seeds. I mean, 2 U seeds, that's 150k right there. So I mean, that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and actually put these in here. No, never mind, just kidding. I have one. We'll go ahead and let those grow. You know, I mean, that's just 2 free U saplings. Yeah, usually I'll just do Wintertodt for a level. I'm not super into the just straight grind it all the way to 99. I would probably die of boredom. But yeah, that's the way I do it. You know, if you have access to high level food, it's really not an issue. And I mean, you know, as you probably saw, I didn't use all 5 sharks, so you could probably get away with using lobsters or swordfish, or if you don't have access to sharks. Yeah, I mean, it's super easy. You know, to get here, you literally just get a games necklace and teleport straight here. There's a dedicated world for it, so there's always going to be people doing Wintertodt. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's 1,000 people in this world. I would say probably 80% of them are here at Wintertodt, or at least, you know, 50%. I don't know, but there's always people doing Wintertodt because it's just so easy, and the only requirements are 50 fire making, which is very easy to get to. Fire making is a very quick skill, and then you just need a warm gear, which if you don't have the Pyromancer outfit, you can get the Clue Hunter outfit for free, just digging a couple places around RuneScape. So it's very easy, even if you know, did hold off and, you know, aren't like a Twitch streamer who planned on keeping your HP low and planned on grinding out to 99 fire making, which is me. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next time.